Hi, Dr. Paul Haider here. You know, fear is kind of a natural thing, but at the same time, it's something that we need to let go of. It doesn't do us any good in any way, shape, or form. And we have to remember who we are. We have God living in our heart. We're made in the image of God. How can we be fearful? You know, how can God be fearful? So it's impossible. We have to allow ourselves to overcome that fear and know that we are a part of something bigger, and we shall overcome. It's about also surrender, and that sounds a little bit like, I'll never give up in the United States, I'll never give up, that kind of like a John Wayne kind of thing, but surrender is actually letting go. Surrendering to the fact that, I have some fear. And I have to let go and surrender to thy will be done. And I know with your help, I can get through anything. And at that point, the shoulders come down, the little bit of ache in the heart disappears, the gut ache starts to go away, and we start to find peace. Then we also have to know that we are really never alone. And we've gotten through, lots of years of really hard times. Then every time we close our eyes and just kind of go within and listen to that still small voice, we know we're not alone. We know that we can have great peace at any time if we allow ourselves to do that. Also, we have to accept our fear. Fear is part of life. And to know that it's there is, just part of being alive. And if we just say, no, I'm not fearful, no, I'm not fearful, it doesn't do any good, because we feel the fear inside, but we're not accepting the fact that we have fear. So allowing ourselves to say, I have some fear. I need to deal with this. But on the average, if you took a great master of martial arts person, they have decided that fear doesn't do any good. It's what we do to deal with the situation which is more important. And if I have fear, I'm just undoing everything in my life. So they will say, no, somebody is about to attack me, how do I deal with this? Or, I just got a big bill in the mail. That's most people's fear. How do I deal with it? And then we start making plans so that we accept that fear, and then we start making a change in our life instead of making it create turmoil in our life. We also have to know that, we've gone through many years. Maybe we're 20 years old. So far we've gotten through 19 years of getting to this place. Or maybe we're 70 and we've gone through 69 years of getting to this place. And so we always get through it, one way or another. So allowing ourselves to know that we always get through everything with a little help from our friends, from our loved ones, and from God. And to say in a little prayer saying, I will be fine, everything works out. And also, I fear nothing. I let go of all fear. I am one with God. And I surrender to your will, God. Thy will be done. And I am not alone. God is always with me. And also to do some meditation. Meditation seems counterproductive when we have a lot of fear going on and we tend to want to get up and do something about it. But it's just exactly what we need to do, because we soothe the savage beast and all of a sudden we start to feel better. And many times answers to how we deal with something in life come to us in the middle of meditation. So it's to sit and concentrate on our breathing, or to do a mantra, like in TM, or Vipassana, which is concentrating on our breathing over and over and over again, or just saying that word over and over and over again. All of a sudden, that fear starts to melt away. And we actually have more cognitive abilities at that point. And as studies show, we start to become smarter because our prefrontal cortex starts to become thicker. So it's just meditating. You know, I meditate every morning for an hour and every night for an hour. And I will not do without it. It is amazing for a person's life and for their emotions and for their relationships and how people interact with people at work. I can't express in words enough how important meditation is. And I highly recommend that people take a Vipassana meditation retreat or do a 4-night TM course. It will change a person's life forever. And especially emotional issues, that stuff, gnaws at us from the inside out, and meditation just kind of makes that go away. And a lot of people go, I don't have time to meditate. I don't have time to meditate. Well, we don't have time to be upset emotionally either. And eventually emotional upset stuff can lead to all kinds of stuff, because it can lead to stress. With stress leads to an acid condition in the body, and which causes inflammation, and inflammation causes disease. So I'm sure nobody wants disease, so it's better to sit down and just go within and hear the still small voice. And walking meditations and visualizations and all that type of thing, they're all well and great, but they're really not meditation. The meditation is truly to calm the mind for a while. This is what we see with all the, great Tibetan or Nepalese teachers who come and they hook up all the wires to their brain, and they see constant peace going on inside. And that's what we all need. Constant peace, constant love, constant contentment, which brings about a great love of thyself and the love of the God within. I love you.